We love getting out and talking to some of the stars of NASCAR and other series, and we've had them on over the years, from Darrell Waltrip to Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon. Why not bring Parker Klingerman in here, the voice of NBC Sports Channel, the NASCAR coverage there, one of them. I got to start off. You're younger. I'm not going to put age on you like some of the other ones. So many younger drivers in racing this year. What about the youth versus the veterans? I get a lot of that. Are they going to get along?
Well, I think it's kind of a cool thing that we have, developing this season, is that you do have that youth versus veteran drivers. You know what? I think that's all about the transition the sport is going through, some of the cool things that we've seen, and it's cyclical, right? It happens every 10, 15 years. We have a new group come in, they kind of ruffle feathers, they want to go up, they aspire to go up there and win races and win championships, and to do that, they got to beat some of the guys that have been there a lot longer than them. So it's kind of natural to have that competition between the two, but I just think it's going to add to the overall show that we have, knowing that throughout the season we're going to have these young guys versus old guys.
But what about the young versus the old on the track? Now, yep. Jimmy Johnson's coming down, some of the veteran drivers, and then there's a young 22-year-old coming up. Does the 22-year-old or 23-year-old driver respect the KG veteran?
Well, I think you got to respect Jimmy Johnson. I can tell you from personal experience, he's one of the easiest people to talk to in the entire garage. Although he's a 7-time champion, you'd never know it when you speak to him. And I think for guys like William Byron, Alex Bowman that are working with him, Chase Elliott can tell you that he's the first to go to for advice because he's such an open book. And he, I think.
Well, let's put any veteran out there.
Here's the thing.
We can put Kurt Busch.
Well, I think the view there is, and this is why Jimmy is so good, is he doesn't mind giving you all the info because his thought process is, I'll give you everything you need, but then I'm still going to beat you with it. So I think, that's the mentality of a veteran versus a rookie. A rookie's searching for info. They're just taking in everything like a sponge, compared to a veteran driver who knows almost how much to give and knows he has that little bit extra to beat them.
And in 10 years, the young crop of drivers now will be more veterans, and then the next, whoever they are, and they're 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, they'll be up there. So it is cyclical.
It is cyclical, and that's definitely what's going to happen. But I think right now, we're getting a crop of young drivers who have, big fan bases behind them. They're using social media so well. They're doing some really exciting things off the track as well as on the track. They're getting in really cool rides. Think about Ryan Blaney driving for the Wood Brothers last couple of years. So I just think it's a lot of cool stories. There's a lot of things for the fan base to get excited about, and that's what makes us excited at NBC Sports about the sport right now, because there's all these storylines that allow us to kind of go out there and find out who these guys really are and what they're about, and to see who's going to rise up.
Have fun texting and using all the social media on the track, out of your car, but don't text and drive. I know you support that there. Anyway, Parker Klingerman, you'll see him on NBC Sports. He'll also be racing. We're going to be talking to him about that again here on Kentuckiana Motorsports. This is a Kentuckiana Motorsports Pit Stop.